Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining Plan the Day Brightside Chat. My name is Christina Goebel, and I'm the co-founder and president of PlanTheDay.com, and really excited to introduce Makinzee on the show today. Thank you so much for coming on the show, Makinzee.
Absolutely. Happy to be here.
Yay! Well, I know you just had a wedding here recently, and it was a beautiful destination wedding. So definitely want to hear a little bit more about your wedding and just about yourself.
Oh, absolutely. We actually got married in Nassau, Bahamas. Beautiful beach setting, toes in the sand, just intimate family, 13 total. So nice and small. I'd have to say my favorite part was just, all the emotions, because you're so intimate with everyone there, that I would say that was the highlight, is just having that small, intimate family.
Yeah, I bet that was so special.
It was. I mean, still, I get like butterflies and emotional talking about it. Just everyone had so many emotions, and it was just happy and everything you would want.
Well, yay. Well, congratulations. I was so happy for you. And the pictures are just absolutely stunning, too.
Thank you. Our photographer was great.
Well, yay. I want to hear more about these must-knows in planning your destination wedding, because I know when we talked a little bit offline, I was just like, wow, I had no idea that there was all this that went into planning a destination wedding. I just feel like there's a lot that, I mean, I didn't have a destination wedding, so I didn't know about it. And I'm sure brides out there who are planning a destination wedding are going to see so much value in some of the must-knows that you went through that you had no idea about too. So excited to share those with us.
Yeah. And I'm actually happy to share. That way I can hopefully save some brides some headaches down the road, because it is kind of hard. I would say your top is interview your wedding coordinator. Your wedding coordinator is your right hand. If you are like me, I did not see the venue before getting there. So all my trust was in her, and I actually went with my third wedding coordinator. Talking, it's almost like an interview. You're going to be with this person talking over the phone and email only. So to not have a one-on-one relationship, you really have to connect on a different level. So interview, and make sure you find that connection. Towards the end, there were things when I was traveling, so I was not available to answer for her. But luckily, she kind of knew me and knew what I wanted and exactly what I was hoping for. So she had to make some last-minute calls on my behalf. And luckily, because we were on such a great connection and she knew exactly what I wanted, she was able to answer those questions, the answers that I wanted.
Oh, that's incredible. So what kind of questions did you ask these wedding coordinators when you're interviewing them? Because I think that's so important to finding the right one.
Yeah, a big one I would ask is just, also look at reviews too. That'll help you without having to kind of do an interview, because it is kind of like scary. They understand it's your biggest day of your life. But the reviews. So the review I had was, she was very personable. I'm a very personable person, so that's something I wanted. Also, I just wanted to know what her main goal was for my wedding.
Great one.
And just that, that top question, it was, I want to give you exactly what you want. I will bend over backwards. I will do what it takes. And she honestly
That's
did.
Huge. That's really huge. And it sounds like you really connected with her.
I did, and it was right off the bat, too. The first two, I was like, okay, I like them. This is what I'm going to go with. And then I still kept reviewing and looking online. And third time's the charm, because lucky I found her, and I was so
awesome.
happy.
That's so great. So how did you even find her?
I found it online. After choosing the location we wanted, I picked around through the location. We usually have, wedding coordinators that they host, or wedding coordinators who have been at the venue. They kind of give you a top 5 to 6 people. And that's mine, who was actually at the bottom of the list, which is why I didn't call her first. But luckily, there were reviews.
So it sounds like the venue actually referred you to a few people. Oh, that's really nice.
They did. The venue.
That's
awesome.
huge.
Yeah. Which was my second top, is know your venue. Just weather-wise, I wanted to get married in March, and that was prime season for hurricanes. Or I wanted to get married in August, and that's prime season. So my wedding coordinator was like, I think you should choose another month. So, knowing the weather, knowing the location, a couple locations that we got narrowed out were 18 and only, just because it is a resort. So you had to be no children, which we had children in the wedding, so that wasn't working for us. Also with the venue, to make your wedding official, sometimes you have to give blood, sometimes you have to go to the courthouse. There's lots and lots of fine detailed prints that you need to make sure that you review with the venue as well as your coordinator, which helps to have the coordinator already be part of it.
So talk a little bit more about that piece of it, because I know that you had to do something different before you got married there.
Yes, so because we didn't want to take away from spending time with family and friends and going to the courthouse and just kind of jumping through the loophole to make it official there, we went to the courthouse here in California, which is where we actually live, got married in front of the judge and to make it legal. And then we had our ceremony in the Bahamas. And a lot of venues actually have that option where you can have just a ceremony. It's the same thing, exchange vows. It's just not legal in that country. So you wouldn't consider that you were officially married by paperwork.
Gotcha. That makes complete sense. That was really smart, though.
Yeah. Actually, again, my wedding coordinator told me that would be the best bet and gave me the reasons as to why. So it was either take a day out of having fun with family and friends or, take care of it in California.
Right. Oh my gosh. That is so interesting.
Yeah. I had no idea, but I don't do needles, so I wasn't about to give blood in a different country.
Right? How freaking
scary. So that narrowed it down really fast to just do it.
That made it easy, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Well, I see that Adrian joined us. Thanks so much, Adrian, for joining us. If you have any questions, feel free to chime in. And Makinzee, these are such amazing tips. I didn't even think about these things, but I know I didn't have a destination wedding, so I know that brides out there who are having destination wedding, these are such great things that they really need to think about and look into. So anything else you want to mention?
I'd say just lastly, again, knowing the venue, do your hair and makeup at home with your stylist who knows your hair. You'll be able to look online, see what the weather was like. I had really major humidity. So my stylist that I work with all the time, she got me humidity hairspray, humidity hold, products to use before. Also with my makeup, she gave me humidity foundation, powder, and I had my mom come with me, so you could have your mom or your maid of honor there to help you with each trial with your hair appointment. And then when you get there, you already know what you're going to do. You don't have to waste a day. I know a lot of venues have stylists that you can pop in, but then again, that takes a day out of your time with family and friends and enjoying the moment. So that way you have the makeup that you already have on your face, you know it's going to be great, you know they're going to match, and you don't have to have any last minute surprises, because no bride wants that.
Oh my gosh, heck no. And that's such a great idea. I just think about myself. I naturally have really curly hair, so it takes a lot to even get it to look like this and nice and slick and nice. So I can't imagine with the humidity there. Having those products. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and not knowing your stylist, and if something goes wrong, at least with your mom in the middle of the process, you could say, no, take that bobby pin out, or we need to recurl that, rather than just having the final product and not being satisfied.
Such great tips. Thank you so much for coming on the show, and it's always so lovely to see you.
Absolutely. Thank
You're
you for having me.
And thank you so much, brides, for tuning in, and engaged couples. As always, if you found this really helpful and you just have a girlfriend that's having a destination wedding, please share it with her. We are all about helping brides to just have the best wedding planning experience. And if there's any way we can alleviate that stress, that's what we're here for. And next week, we do have a wedding professional. Her name is Katie. She's with Blue Designs, talking about invitations. And just don't forget to follow us on social media so you can get updates on our upcoming shows. So Thanks again, Makinzee. It was so great to see you. Thank you. Bye, everyone.